Bill Maher thinks WNBA rookie and #1 draft pick Caitlin Clark is being targeted by other players because she's not a lesbian and she's white.
Caitlin Clark, the highly anticipated #1 draft pick and generational shooter, was poised to revolutionize the WNBA. Yet, mere months into her professional career, she's reportedly playing in Europe, sparking concerns about the future of women's basketball in America.
Women's basketball got on my radar because of Caitlin Clark, and the other girls in the league are delighted for her success. I'm joking, of course. They fucking hate her. This is a game the other day. I mean, that was pretty deliberate. And look at the other girl on her team coming over. See, if this was men, they defend each other.
Initially, many attributed Clark's departure to the higher salaries offered by overseas leagues.
They defend each other on their same team. I mean, men will fight from two teams. But when somebody checks you on who's on your team, you defend that guy.
When Bill Maher mentioned Caitlin Clark's shocking move to Europe, he didn't mince words. Most fans assumed that
in countries like Italy, Spain, Turkey, and Russia. However, Bill Maher recently unveiled a controversial theory, suggesting a deeper, more troubling reason the WNBA might prefer to keep under wraps. These comments ignited a heated debate. Maher implied
always racism when a white person succeeds.
And it's not always racism when black people hip check him either.
Let's examine what Maher disclosed in his own words. Clark's life in the NBA.
Clark's move wasn't about finances or even superior basketball opportunities, but rather an alleged systemic pushback due to her not aligning with a particular narrative. Straight, white, and, according to Maher, an outsider in a league that champions inclusivity for only a select group of players. Consider the implications. Caitlin Clark, the most hyped rookie in recent memory, was a ratings juggernaut. She shattered college viewership records, sold out venues, and dominated headlines nightly. Despite this, the WNBA appeared to merely tolerate her success, almost as if her stardom conflicted with their preferred narratives. From her WNBA debut, warning signs emerged. Opponents played her with excessive physicality, delivering hard fouls that bordered on dangerous, often uncalled by referees. Her teammates surprisingly remained silent. In most leagues, stars are defended by their teams when targeted, but Clark frequently seemed isolated. Maher highlighted the perceived hypocrisy. The WNBA markets itself as the most progressive and inclusive league in sports, yet its biggest asset, Clark, was allegedly treated as an outcast. He argued this wasn't about athletic prowess but about politics, image, and conforming to the league's desired criteria. Criteria Clark supposedly didn't meet. Clark herself alluded to these issues on social media, mentioning being hammered by defenders and uncalled fouls that wouldn't be tolerated for others. Fans observed numerous instances of her being shoved, hip-checked, and elbowed without recourse. Instead of protection, she became a target. This, Maher suggests, is why Europe wasn't just a career decision, but a lifeline. Overseas, she could focus solely on basketball, free from politics, agendas, or questions about fitting a mold. For a lifelong basketball enthusiast, that freedom was paramount. The darker implication is this. If Caitlin Clark, the golden rookie and media darling, felt ostracized from the WNBA, what does that signify for other players? Maher's revelation has sparked a broader discussion. Is the WNBA prioritizing its social identity over celebrating raw talent? If so, how many more players might follow Clark's lead to Europe? Rumors of other stars considering similar moves are circulating. For some, it's about money. For others, it's about escaping a perceived toxic environment. Losing Caitlin Clark is more than just losing a player. It's losing the potential face of the league. She was envisioned as the Steph Curry of women's basketball, a game-changer who would fill arenas and attract new fans. Now, those fans might flock to European broadcasts instead of WNBA games, a dire prospect for the league. Maher even warned of a potential exodus. If Clark thrives in Europe, which he anticipates, others will likely follow. Why endure less pay, more politics, and constant hostility in the U.S. when Europe offers better contracts and a basketball-centric culture? This domino effect could severely impact the league. Compounding this, Maher's comments suggest the league's progressive image might be counterproductive. The WNBA is lauded for its outspokenness, its advocacy for social justice, and its value-driven leadership. But if these same values are driving away players who don't fit a specific narrative, what then? Does the league double down or course correct before it's too late? For Clark, this move could define her career. In Europe, she can dominate globally, proving she doesn't need the WNBA to solidify her legacy. For the league, however, her departure is a significant blow, impacting not just its superstar roster, but its credibility. The harsh reality is this. If the WNBA cannot protect and celebrate Caitlin Clark, its most electrifying rookie in decades, who can it? This is why Maher's revelation has resonated so deeply. It compels everyone, fans, media, and the league itself, to confront the possibility that the WNBA's biggest challenges aren't financial, ratings-related, or about exposure. They are cultural. What's next? Will the league adapt? Will basketball become its central focus once more? Or will more stars emulate Clark's path to Europe, leaving the WNBA behind? One thing is clear. Caitlin Clark isn't just sinking threes anymore. She's making history. And the league she left behind may never be the same. What are your thoughts? Do you believe Bill Maher's claims about Caitlin Clark's departure are accurate, or is this simply media sensationalism? Share your opinions in the comments below. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the latest sports news. Because if Maher is correct, Caitlin Clark's move to Europe could be just the beginning of a much larger narrative.